Hey, WheelSnipeSelly here. It is Wednesday, April 5th, 2023. We are looking at the ES right now, and yesterday we made a swing high. So this was, well, we didn't know it was a swing high until today, until this candle printed. So we came down, we traded into this fair value gap from Friday, March 31st. You can see we kind of rejected right in the middle here. So let's go down to 4 hour real quick. And then so you can see there wasn't a whole bunch of movement today, just a little bit lower. Let's go down to the 1 hour. So you can see here, here's our midnight opening price. We didn't even take out the Asian range high, so it was looking very weak. We poked above the midnight price right around the London session, and then we had news 8:15, 8:30, 9:45, 10, and let's go down to a 15 minute. So on the 15 minute, right at what I think it's 8:15, so we took out buy side, and then right at 10 we failed to take out the previous buy side here, and then we rejected lower, and then right after lunch we just kind of retraced back up. So you can see we did take out sell side right here, right at 41.15.25. So we took out sell side there, and then we had the big push lower going into right around 11, retracement, and then back down at the end of lunch, and then we retraced back up. So let's go down to the 5 minute. There was an entry here, so we tried to take buy side. We had a structure shift here, so there could have been an entry here going short. And this, we were already trading into this daily fair value gap here. So, and that could have been just a take profit at this sell side here. There was another OTE entry right here. Mark this out. And just to target this low. I ended up trading YM today, so the Dow. Let's go to the Dow and I'll show you what I was looking at. So the Dow was stronger than the other indices today. So my idea was, we had already taken out, the NASDAQ was the weakest. Let me just pop over to the NASDAQ real quick. So the NASDAQ was the weakest. Let's just go to the 15 minute. You can see how this basically just puked right all the way down until noon. So we had already taken out these lows, and the Dow hadn't done that yet, and ES had also was close to taking out those lows as well. So YM was the Dow was the stronger of the two. So what I liked about this is that we went up and we cleared out this buy side. Let me go down to the macros because that's where my executions are, or they should be. I don't know if it's going to show. Sometimes Trade8 doesn't show my entries, but I have a screenshot, so I'll end up showing you guys. But so we came up and we took buy side, and then we had displacement. So we rejected off of this 1 hour fair value gap, and then we had a breaker right above here. So we traded up to about 50%, and then we rejected. We came up. I was initially going to take this sell right here at the 5 minute, but I ended up taking it a little bit lower once I came back up right here. And it came down. I took my first profit target here. And this one I kind of rode out. I basically rode it back up here. My stop was like right above this high. And then I took a partial here, took another partial here, and then I put my stop above this this high here, and then so I got stopped out on the balance. I think overall it was like about $100 a day. Let's see real quick. Account summary. Yeah, $100.80 was the trade today. So I was looking for it to, it was, the NASDAQ and the ES were showing pretty weak. I was wanting for this to go down and take out the 830 low. And then if it was, if it was going to keep on going, I had a runner profit target down here the previous days. Let me just show you the daily real quick on this. So you can see here, we took out the buy side, and then this was just an inside day today. I was targeting the low that was made at 8:30, and then the low from the previous day. So that's where I was anticipating the Dow to go, and it was kind of frustrating today. I mean, we basically needed to have our trades done by noon because we have NFP. We have jobless claims tomorrow and NFP on Friday, so I won't be doing any trading. So, but you can see today's price action. It was, what we would expect, and on the Dow, it was just a little bit more messy. So we will go into the trade review. All right, so here we are. We are right around 10:45-ish. And so this is a pretty long recording that I shrunk down into 3 minutes. So you can see I have, I was initially going to have my entry right at the middle of that fair value gap, the 5 minute, but I was tagged in. I took a lower entry on a 1 minute fair value gap. And you can see my first profit target is right there at like 33,589. And so we were tagged out with our first partial. And I'm looking for this to go down to take the 830 low. And I'm just kind of annotating our PD arrays as this is moving. So basically this, I have my eye on the NQ and the ES, and they're both moving lower. So we're getting a little bit of a retracement here. So we're going into the 1120-ish area. And I have my stop still above that 5 minute fair value gap. And you can see I just moved a profit target 2 at the lowest swing low. And then so it's basically trading up against us. I'm willing to let this go back into that 5 minute fair value gap. And this was a pretty long trade. I was, just kind of working while this was kind of playing out. I just had my eye on it. So just kind of noting, I want to see some movement lower here. And this ends up pushing up a little bit higher. It doesn't take my buy stop out. Once I saw that reaction, I moved my buy stop. I'm limiting risk here. And I'm just noting that the NQ took their swing low. The dollar was pushing higher. And then so this is what we were expecting in a high resistance liquidity round. It's very go down, give back a little, go down, go back, go down, back. So I kind of was expecting this. And even right here, this is kind of why I mentioned why ICT doesn't like to trade the Dow, is that we should have pushed through that low for that take profit too. So this retraced back up, and we eventually get this to deliver. So I took another profit target there, and then I'm basically just I'm reducing my stop on this, and I end up moving it to break even, or better than break even, and then it stops me out. All right, so here we are on our dashboard. We're 694.22 out of 3,000. So hopefully we're gonna be trending upwards here. So until we get to 1,000, we're trading micros. So I'm making back 2 of those losing days. So this was day 1 of kind of making that back. I know yesterday we were up about 240 and then gave it back at the last end of the macro. But so here we are with our trade here. So one trade, you can see it was 10 contracts because I bought 5, then sold 5. And yeah, there's the profit, 180. Again, if you guys want to join me in my journey with TopStep, you can. There's a link below. You can do a 14-day free trial, kind of test it out, see how you like using it with a TradingView. We'll go into the trade log. So here's our one entry for today. We entered at 10:31. We traded the Dow short AM session, 5 contracts, $100.80. The duration for this one is 2 hours, 36 minutes. The max drawdown that I had was 28 handles. And let's go to our calendar here. Here's my screenshot. So I know TradingView, it doesn't show it all the time, so I always get a screenshot. So here's my entry, 5 short here in this 1 minute fair value gap after making a break in structure. And we took profit target here, and then our second profit target right here. I end up mitigating my position right here. So if it would have kept going up against me, I would have closed it all. So I took off 1 here, and then I got stopped out. I think it was right at the swing high for the last 2. And yep, so we're at 694.22. And let's go back to our calendar. So no trades on Monday, minus 706 on Tuesday, and $100.80. And then we have NFP. So this is the day before NFP, and then NFP tomorrow. So looking at the calendar here, the jobless claims at 8:30, and then employment situation. And just looking at Forex Factory, unemployment claims, average hourly earnings month over month, non-farm employment change, and then the unemployment rate. So yep, just be careful out there for tomorrow and Friday, and we will check back in next time we take a trade. Thanks for watching.